You want a big back from top to bottom, you gotta pull down to do it. Let me show you what to do. All right guys, today I'm gonna show you 3 variations, and if you stick around to the end of the video, a 4th bonus variation of pull downs that's really gonna go your back from the lower lats all the way up to your upper lats. Let's get into it. First pull down we got going is palms facing or neutral grip pull down. So I have probably about a hip width grip or shoulder width grip here. You can also do these with a close grip if that's all you have. This to me is gonna be the more optimal version because it really lets you pull those elbows towards your hips. So the cues here, you want to sit upright. Now you don't want to lean back and pull, that's coming later. So we want to sit upright and focus on driving our elbows here, straight down, here, straight down. So let me show you what that's going to look like. I'll walk you through the cues as I'm doing it. So you want a good stretch on those lats. My torso, my body is upright. I'm just driving my elbows toward my pockets, coming down. So that bar gets about my chest, coming down. I'm not leaning back, I'm not yanking that bar. Pulling down, elbows are neutral, driving down toward my hips. Right there, and again, this is for the lower lats. Working our lower lats hard here. Pull down and squeeze. Pull down and squeeze. Use your lats to slow that weight down. Drive down. So just think of keeping your elbows in front of your body here. Driving toward your hips. All right, now we're gonna switch more to our mid-back. We're gonna work those rhomboids. So just think up and down that mid-back, right side where your shoulder blades there. So on that last one, we're sitting upright. Now we will deliberately rock back and pull. So almost think of this as a pull down row variation. So we're gonna grab it wide, right there. You can use any grip you have here. They have the palms facing grip we just used. I prefer to use this wide grip bar here. Locking in. Just say we're pulling, leaning back, pulling to your mid-chest there. Pull to your mid-chest. We're not trying to pull to our collarbone here. We're trying to really almost create a row. Stretch, grab to your mid-chest. Keep those elbows out wide. Like I said, this is gonna work your mid-back. Arch your back as you pull. Drive those elbows back. All right, last up, we're gonna work that upper lat. So if you need to fill this little area in between your arm and your lat, this upper lat, is a good exercise to do. So I'm gonna call this a stretcher / top half pull down. So what you're gonna do here, you're gonna put a lot of weight on there. So let's say I normally do 120. I'm gonna put about 130, 140 on there and really try to work the top half of the stretch. Let me show you what it means. Overstretching, really letting those lats come up, and then I'm just pulling about to my nose here. I'm staying upright and I'm pulling just about my nose. I'm not leaning back again. I'm pulling straight down, overstretch, drive down, overstretch, get those top lats firing, pull down. Pull down. So again, just to the top half of range, just your nose, mouth area. Overstretch, drive down. Overstretch, drive down. Really get those upper lats firing. Bonus exercise, since you stuck around to the end of the video, this is a single arm pull down. So I like these because they get really good contractions that the other 3 things just can't give you. So if you want a good contraction, want to feel your back working, this is what you need to do. So set up an incline bench, and honestly, you can also use a military bench here. It doesn't really matter. You just need something to brace on. So picking a good weight that's hard for about 10 to 12, okay? Sitting down, I'm gonna tilt my body toward the working side just slightly. I'm not trying to tilt all the way over. Slight tilt. Hands gonna rotate just a little bit, not all the way over, just a little bit. We're trying to drive this elbow toward our hips. We're pulling from that pulley, down to hip. Stay tilted. So as you come up, stay tilted. Don't let yourself unroll. So we're not doing this. We're staying tilted, drive that elbow and squeezing. So like I said, this should give you a 10 out of 10 contraction here. You can also try to overload this one and go for heavy reps. Reaching up, drive that elbow down. Drive down. Drive down. All right, guys, that's it. I would take 2 or 3 of those pull downs and work them in with your regular workout, your rows, your back raises, your shrugs, stuff like that. Just really trying to hammer, pulling those elbows to where they need to go. So if you're doing upright, you're pulling down. If you're leaning back, pulling up high. So if you like that video, guys, like, subscribe, and share. And as always, stay swole.